Lot about data privacy, as you guys know, and all of the things that data can be used, such as to predict illness. For instance, if they harvest enough data about you, they will know that you're sick before you know you're sick. They will know that you're pregnant before you know that you're pregnant. There was this famous story from years ago about a girl where I think it was the father found out that she was pregnant before she did from a Target ad. So I'm just saying there is an obscene amount of information about you on the internet. Here is a little bit more about that Target situation where Target figured out a teen girl was pregnant before her father did. That's how much data they're collecting on you. Okay, so they know when you're sick. They know what you're up to. They know your mental health. They know you. They know all of this stuff. This is what targeted advertising is all about. And there was this great video that is from this Peter Griffin account that I know, guys, I'm sorry that I keep making you watch this like random account, but I thought it was a good video, so we're going to watch it. And it talks about this issue. So here, let's listen to it.
My phone's motion data.
They're detecting early Parkinson's before you even know you have it.
That sounds helpful, not creepy.
It is until those same companies that are supposed to protect you when you get sick raise your rates 5 years before symptoms even appear.
Wait, how does a phone even detect that?
Your phone's accelerometer measures every micro tremor in your hand. The way your hand shakes while you're scrolling, that's unique to you, like a fingerprint.
But everyone's hand shakes a little bit, right?
Exactly. Therefore, the pattern of your shake becomes your identity, your specific rhythm when walking, your hand tremors when typing. It's all being cataloged.
So they're just verifying it's me using my phone.
That's what they tell you. But here's what's actually happening. A study found apps could identify users with 96% accuracy using motion data alone.
Even without the camera or microphone.
You could tape over both. Therefore, your movements become the new tracking method. Insurance companies buy this data to predict illness years before diagnosis.
Hold on. That seems illegal.
It's buried in the terms you agreed to. That flashlight app, it asks for motion sensor access. You said yes.
Why would a flashlight need motion data?
It doesn't need it to turn on a light, but it sells your movement patterns to data brokers for actual money.
So what do we actually do about this?
Yeah, is there a way to stop it?
Open settings right now. Go to privacy, then motion and fitness. Look at every app with access.
What should we be looking for?
Ask yourself, does this app need to count my steps? If a calculator or flashlight has access, revoke it immediately.
They're not counting steps. They're fingerprinting movement.
Your body's micro movements just became your permanent ID, and you can't change them like a password.
Why do insurance companies want my phone's motion data?
They're detecting early Parkinson's before you even know you have it.
That sounds helpful, not creepy.
It is until...
Okay, sorry, I won't make us watch this whole thing again. I don't know how to pause it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I know this like format is whatever, but like, and I know these Peter Griffin accounts are so corny, but like, this is a real thing, and I thought they did a good job of talking about it. Guys, I'm gonna block you if you. I'm not covering Iran right now. We're talking about phone motion sensors. And by the way, if you are in Iran, you should care about this stuff. Okay, you're probably trying to protest your government. You should care about this stuff. But this is a channel where we're talking about motion sensor information. And I think what's so important for people to understand is like the amount of data that's being collected on you through your phone and through your computer and through all digital devices, of course. But it is this stuff like micro movements. A lot of people think that it's just typing or it's just the camera or whatever, but especially, I don't know if it's called like the gyrometer or whatever, but they can track every single micro movement. And they talk about, you know, what you should do, which is go to settings and turn off. I can't remember the exact sort of pathway, but you can watch this video and turn off those things. I did it myself, and I was like, wait, there were several apps that I had on my phone, and I'm pretty aware of this stuff, that actually had access to this data that I didn't realize I was giving access to the data. So yeah, it's your calculator app knowing you're gay. It's stuff like that. It's really bad. Oh, somebody said theirs is enabled. Somebody said, I work in tech and know that my work indirectly gets used for stuff like this. I loathe it, but whose work isn't indirectly used from something they don't like? I know it's hard. I mean, listen, I think it depends on like what you're building. If you work at like a weapons manufacturer, but I mean, I think that like this stuff could be used for good. Oh, somebody said privacy, motion, and fitness tracking. What's so frustrating is that like this data in a just system would be used for like to tell the people, right? Like, hey, we've detected this. You might be sick. Get health care. Check this. You have early signs of Parkinson's or something else. But instead, that information is not even being disclosed often to the consumer. It is going directly to insurance companies that purchase the data and then use it to raise your rates. So it's scary. Somebody said our Wi-Fi can scan and does the home layout at times and how we move through the home and sell that data to advertisers. It's not good. It's really quite terrifying. And I think that this just like it's just another reminder to check your privacy settings, see what you're giving access, see which platforms you're sort of giving access to. Find out what kind of data is being harvested, and try to limit as much of it as possible because you don't want people knowing again things like finding out that you're pregnant before before you even know because you're getting targeted advertising. And you know what's really crazy is after this is a very old story. This story came out originally in 2012, original Kashmir Hill story. She's a great reporter. Um, but after this story came out, Target actually talked about how they realized this was creepy. So now they don't, because they know so much about customers, they could just give you 100% ads that are targeted exactly towards what they know that you need, but it would freak people out and it would make people feel that like that they're being watched and surveilled. So they intentionally give you ads that they know you're not interested in to make it seem like the ads you're getting are a little bit more random, but they're putting those ads for like a hammer, so something that you're like not looking for. They're showing you those ads intentionally, and I talk about this in my data brokers video, the original data broker video that I did that's on my channel. That's like, it's like an hour long and it's all about like, I have a 3-part series on data brokers that I did last year. So definitely watch it. It's the history of the data broker industry. And I talk about this story and this moment in the early 2010s when they were like, oh, we actually know so much that we have to sort of obscure how much we know, because the more that consumers feel like they're being watched, the more kind of like uncomfortable they feel, rightly so. So it's pretty terrifying. Pretty terrifying stuff. The title of the video is, I think it's like, your phone isn't listening, here's what's actually happening. Oh, wait, it literally just came up. Actively shaped by data. Okay, here's my, I don't want to make you guys watch my video on my video. It's this. It was posted, this is back when I had a Delete Me sponsorship. I don't have this anymore, guys. Just don't worry about that. But when was this posted? How do I see when it was posted? Oh, July 28th. Your phone isn't listening. Here's what's actually happening. And this is just part 1. I have a 3-part series. So like you'll see all you can go on my channel and I posted 3 of them. So yeah, sorry. Now I see my face very large there. But I talk about all this stuff. It's terrifying. And I think these micro movements and biometric data and all this stuff is just even more, reason for concern.